Welcome, family and friends. Today we will be dedicating and honoring Eleanor Roosevelt by naming a Women's Crisis Center after her. Eleanor Roosevelt was a leader of women's rights and civil rights. In her honor, we will be dedicating the Roosevelt Women's Crisis Center after her. Let's take a look at Miss Eleanor Roosevelt's life. She was born on October 11th, 1884. She was niece to one of the former presidents, Theodore Roosevelt. Her full name was Anna Eleanor Roosevelt, and she married Franklin Roosevelt in 1905 and had 6 children with him. She played an active role as First Lady, being the first First Lady to actually do more than just domestic matters. Life after the White House and after her husband's death, she became a United Nations delegate from 1945 to 1953. Then she became chair of the UN's Human Rights Commission. Outside of political work, Eleanor wrote several books about her life and her experiences. Some of her accomplishments are active role in public policy, leader of women in civil rights, gave press conferences and spoke out for human rights, dramatically changed the role of the First Lady. She was not one to sit back behind the spotlight. Showed the world that the First Lady was an important part of American politics. Worked on behalf of the Legion of Women's Rights and Voters, even had her own newspaper column that focused on the country's poor, stood against racial discrimination, and during World War II, she went and actually visited the U.S. troops. The Women's Crisis Center is going to be a very important part of this city. Along with honoring Eleanor Roosevelt, the purpose of the Crisis Center is to help battered women, encourage women to leave their abusive relationships, treat sexually abused women and help their children, and have a health clinic to provide medical and mental attention. I would like to remind everyone how important Eleanor Roosevelt was to this country and how she made women's rights more important and how she was beyond her time. She was a very extraordinary woman, and she did a lot for this country. Thank you.